Alrighty folks, welcome to today's video on the exact step-by-step process you need to take to hit over multiple seven figures a year in your real estate coaching business. So if you are a coach or you're trying to become a coach in the real estate space, this really only is for top producers, team leaders, and brokers. It's not really for new agents and single agents, just because you would not be qualified right now to at least coach and consult at a high enough level, right? That being said, if you're not a top producer, but you have some very unique skill set that you can teach, it definitely could apply for you. So you can stick around and watch if you like. There's a lot of value in this, and I really hold nothing back. So I'll show you guys the exact step-by-step process on what I'm doing currently, everything in terms of ads, to the funnels, to the sales teams, the process to bring in 40 to 50 to 60 coaching clients a month from my company, GenerateAgentLeads.com. We're actually a consulting company in the real estate space, and we help single real estate agents and particularly new real estate agents pretty much get online leads and turn them into appointments, and then get those appointments, turn them into clients. So we have a plug and play process, and then we actually license it out to all of our clients. But this is only for people that are already atop the game. They already have enough leads and referrals, and they've gone to a point, and they want to teach other people how they got to that point, right? So it's a whole different subset that we're going to be teaching this particular training today for. And I'm going to start off with saying, there's a couple of colors you guys see here. As you guys can see, right? So you got the red, you got the orange, you got the green, you got the yellow, and you got the blue, and you got the purple, right? So if you break down the colors, I'm going to break down each and every single one of them. I'm also going to be going back and forth, sharing my screen across live examples of what this actually looks like, because it might seem like a little bit confusing right now, and I don't want you guys to get confused. I have live examples how this all works, and we actually help set up everything with you at GenerateAgentLeads.com as part of our high-ticket coaching program. So we actually help you become a high-ticket real estate coach online and help you do everything that we're already doing. And this may seem like a little bit of a complicated diagram, and truthfully, it is complicated, but this is a multi-million-dollar company blueprint, right? So that's why it is complicated. It's going to have to be complicated, right? Because there's so many moving parts to it. But with the right guidance and mentorship, you can easily get this set up within about a week, right? So you got the fundamentals, right? What's the fundamentals? The offer. We'll talk a little bit more on the offer right in the beginning. Then you got the lead generation phase, right? You got the booking appointments. You also got the asset building. So before we actually start going and generating leads for our coaching clients, we need to actually make up all of our assets, right? Like, what are we going to actually sell them? How are we going to communicate our messaging, our positioning in the marketplace, right? Then, like I said, we go into lead generation. So how do we actually book appointments? Then we got the lead conversion, we got sales. Then we got operations, right? So operations is at the end right here, right? So all these things are all going to be talked about step by step, and we'll walk through them. But let's start off with the first one, which is your offer, which is probably the most important part of your whole business, right? It is what people are paying you for to get coaching. And I'm actually going to share my screen now to the offer, and we actually have a training on this. You guys can check it out. But when it comes to the offer, it's all about the goal, right? So what's your goal? Is your goal just to have a coaching business to attract agents to your downline? I know a lot of people like that and have done it. Or are you looking to build a multi-millionaire coaching company? Maybe you're looking just to maybe transition from selling real estate to coaching and kicking a couple clients a month. Maybe you want to take it a little bit further and go $20,000 a month in income, or $30,000, but you don't want to go 80, 90, 100. You want to manage people. You want to have maybe one or two employees and keep it really lean. That's totally fine. You got to see what your goal is, right? And then you want to see your skill sets. When it comes to offer and creating your offer, I have a whole training on this. So I have a more training that's in depth, so you guys don't have to worry about what I'm teaching about today. But just to give you guys a brief walkthrough, like, you might be a luxury agent that transitioned from residential to luxury, and you've never looked back ever since. So you're going to teach people how you've built a successful career in luxury, right? Now, people don't just want to hear, hey, how to become a luxury agent. They can actually Google it. An offer is like, hey, here's how you can make $50,000 per month as a luxury agent in 12 months or less using my luxury agent transition framework. This is a 16-week coaching program. Here's the guarantee. The guarantee is going to get at least one luxury listing within the year I'm going to work with you. I'm going to show you how to get more listings. And that's what an offer is, right? So you're making it like you are buying this to get this, right? The thing is, to give you guys a real perfect example, people are not buying into your coaching, okay? People are buying the transformation that they want to achieve. They want to buy the end result. They don't care about how you coach, right? So think about Uber, right? People don't care about what kind of car they hop in for Uber, really. They want to just reach the end destination. So they'll hop in a stranger's car. And that was how Uber was made, right? Because the problem was painful enough For most new real estate agents, single agents, the problem is painful enough. They're trying to solve that money problem. They want to get consistent, predictable income that beats their 9 to 5 job, right? That's usually the case. And they are buying your coaching. They don't care about what you give them in coaching. They really don't care at all. They might want to wonder, but that's not why they're going to be buying your coaching. They only want to achieve an end state, right? So that's a very, very important thing, because I'll give you guys another prime example of my own coaching company, GenerateAndLeads.com. We help real estate agents earn $300,000 in GCI using video sales letters. That's our coaching program for single agents and new agents, right? That's like our primary demographic there. And we give them a coaching program. We give them a set of videos. We give them live coaching multiple days a week. We give them accountability managers, support team, and they set up everything themselves, right? And they don't care about having to record video and setting up click funnels and retargeting and landing pages. They don't care about that. They want the end result. They want to try to hit, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in GCI. And we have a lot of case studies that show how to do that. And, they want to hit that. So they don't care about having to set up all themselves, right? So that's how offer needs to be thought about. What can you guys give that is going to help, the prospective coaching client achieve an end state? And the offer usually just has to be one thing, right? Don't say my offer is real estate coaching. People don't want to hear real estate coaching. People want to hear a very specific thing, right? So, you probably have heard the statement, the riches are in the niches. You want to get really, really granular, right? So if you are just focused on, I'll actually break it down. If you've built a team of inside sales agents, I can teach you how to recruit, train, effectively manage a team of inside sales agents, right? My offer today is you're going to at least add in 2 deals by the end of the year by working with me, or I'm going to go ahead and work with you for free. That's the offer, right? Are you good at, building a team? Have a really unique system to, recruit, attract, and retain agents, right? So I'll help you add in, $100,000 additionally per year by, my retention framework for new real estate agents that are going to be joining your team in 14 weeks or less using my XYZ coaching program. That's how you make offers and you make guarantees, right? You remove the risk. So all these things can be taught, and I have a whole training on this, but that's the offer. So you need to have a very, very good offer. Think about your offer like this. Let's just say you said to someone, I'm going to make you $1 million guaranteed, no terms, no conditions. Trust me, and then if you have case studies, people are going to pay you whatever price you want. People pay you $500,000 even to become a millionaire, right? But of course, very few people can actually do that. Very, very few people, right? But that's an offer, right? So the offer, that's what an offer makes, right? So the better the offer, typically, the more successful your coaching business will be. So then it's to build the assets, the mock-up, the video sales letter, the funnel. So this is actually breaking down into multiple steps. So this is broken down into the actual video sales letter, right? I am I love video sales letters because they are everything when it comes to building a business online, especially a service-based or, coaching, consulting, info business, right? Whenever you're talking about these kind of businesses, you want to have especially when taking credit card over Zoom, which is, there's a trust factor there. You want to have that pre-sale element, right? You want to pre-sell your prospects. You want to show them why they should work with you. And this kind of video sales, there's also a formula to it. It's not just blabbering on and flexing your muscles as to why they should work with you. That's not how a sales argument works. It actually works such that you have to teach a training online, and at the end you have to say, hey, if you want more help on getting this training implemented for your business, then you can work with me. That's a video sales letter. So you want to make a video sales letter, right? And we actually run multiple video sales letters for Generate and Leads. In fact, you go to our own website. This is our video sales letter for our coaching clients, right? So we help real estate agents escape the rat race by adding additional $300K in GCI within 12 months or less using video sales letters. And it's 2 hours long. And it's so good because we literally are selling using a video sales letter, and we're teaching new agents how they can use video sales letters. So it's like a flywheel. We're actually teaching them. That's an awesome idea, and that's for our coaching clients. But even for our current clients, if you're watching this right now, for our other offer, we're actually helping you become a real estate coach. We also use a video sales letter. Maybe you've already watched it. This is about an hour long. It's me walking through how to earn $100,000 per month within 12 months or less as a top performing agent, team leader, broker, selling an online coaching program. And this actual offer as well, we walk through the step-by-step process you need to do, and we try to give you as much information. We don't hold anything back. And at the end, we say, hey, if you want help becoming a real estate coach, and we give you all of our licenses, all of our assets, our templates, we just get to keep it all, and you could use it to grow a multi-million-dollar coaching company, click book a call. And then that's how a video sales letter works. So I'm just showing you guys, like I said, I'm not going to hold anything back on this training today, right? So That's you want to build a video sales letter page. This is a video sales letter page. Think about it. It's literally one video and one booking link. That's it. We're not keeping it complicated. Very, very simple, right? Lead capture page, right? This is like, you go here, right? This is like sort of a lead capture page, right? Then we got email autoresponder. So when they fill in this lead capture page, then they automatically get put into our email autoresponder, right? So our email autoresponder is on ActiveCampaign. And you could use MailChimp or you can use ActiveCampaign, whatever it is. There's a lot of email softwares. And we have all these things set up. Like, it may seem complicated right now, so you don't have to worry about the actual setup part. But we actually like say, hey, send the email when they first come in. Here's the email, right? And then that's the first email that goes out. Then after a day, another email goes out, right? And look how long this email is, right? And then we have another email going out. And these emails have like over a 50% open rate. So you can see that we're sending a lot of emails. And this email autoresponder automatically follows up with your leads right away with emails. It starts getting them warmed up, right? And we're trying to get content there. And we're trying to get them, what we call as pre-sold before they ever come work with us. Then we have a calendar booking page, right? And basically that, once they fill in this form here, so I'm just gonna fill in everything here. It's like a questionnaire, make a blood test here, right? I'll show you guys as I'm going through this. Just making some random numbers here. Okay, we're gonna go through, and then once you become a lead, then you can actually book a call in with our team, right? We have counter spots where you can actually talk to one of our coaches and see if you would be a right fit and get things like pricing out of the way. So this is actually the next step, right? So these are all like a funnel, and we can predictably see, like, if we want to have more appointments one week, we just spend more on advertising. That's all it is, right? So we have like this machine that gives us a return, and we can spend more and more and more, right? So oftentimes the number one problem that we actually face is like having too many appointments, which is a good problem. And then we have to actually train more salespeople as well. So that's like how you actually go ahead and get calendar bookings on your calendar. It then says, update your Calendly settings. That's a Calendly. Like I said, we use Calendly, right? Calendly is a really good software. You can book in a time, put your, everything in there. And then it also sends you reminders as well. So that's Calendly settings. Like Calendly settings is like basically send a text message before an hour before the appointment to remind them. Then the domain to the funnel, right? So when we go back, we have a domain here, right? grow.generateleads.com/salesletter. Like that's our domain. That's pretty self-explanatory. Whenever you're hosting a website online, you have to have a domain. Then you got the CRM, right? So I'm not going to go ahead and show my CRM. It's going to be too long. But the CRM, right? Like, what are you going to do to manage all your leads? Because just as, even at the local real estate level, we manage leads for coaching and getting coaching clients. That's also a process. It's a sales process, right? How do you manage those clients? Maybe you spoke to a prospective agent that is going to work with you 1 month from now. Maybe they don't have the capital to join your coaching program. So you want to follow up with you and just want to send a reminder so you can send them a text or call 1 month from now. I'm like, hey, John, I know we spoke last month for the coaching program. Are you ready now? And the guy's like, yes, thank you so much for following up with me. So that's what a CRM is used for. CRM also is used for, disqualifying leads. We all know what a CRM is used for, right? But you want to set up a CRM. You need a CRM, right? A really good one. And then this is the important part, setting up a mock-up on Kajabi. So before you actually sell your offer, you want to have a very minimal course made. Something that actually helps, maybe spend a couple of days making that course. Don't spend too long. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, you sitting in front of a computer and providing value. Don't worry about making it perfect. Don't worry about hiring videographers or anything like that. That's not recommended at all, right? Just make sure that you make a very basic minimal course that you're going to be selling online, which is your program, your coaching program. So make sure you have a basic program made. Whenever we talk about software sales, like you look at the biggest software companies, they call it the minimal viable product. So what's the minimal viable product or solution you can make, which can be be made in a couple of days, that once you start selling, then you can actually start, once you're getting clients, then you can spend a couple of weeks and make your best coaching program in the world. But in the beginning, just have a minimal one that you can just give for the client, and you're going to improve that over time, right? So the first couple of clients are not going to get access to the best coaching program. That's fine, because you can't do everything at once, right? The way you make your coaching business is you got to get the marketing problem solved. Can you get leads? Then you get the sales problem solved. So can you get those leads and turn them into clients? And then you want to solve the product problem, which is, can you actually get those sales and give them a good enough product? And usually the product is solved for the last. And it might sound counterintuitive, but the product is solved last. And the good thing about a coaching business is oftentimes you can, because the business model is set up in a way of information, so you're selling information, you can just put a lot of effort in 1 week, and that information can last you years, right? So that being said, I don't recommend like just, making a product and just chilling out. You always want to serve your clients at the highest level and have the best product, continuously updated. That's fine. But you want to have the product problem solved last. So that's just my personal tip to you guys. Because in the end of the day, your coaching business started to make money for yourself. And if you're not even making money, making your product is going to, over time, indirectly earn you more money through referrals. But in the beginning, you need sales. You need sales to get the business, get cash flow coming in. So that's why we say create the mock-up last. And like, don't build a full out product in the beginning, right? And also a very good point as well is, you don't want to make the best product in the world as well in the beginning. You just want to have a basic one because you're going to get feedback from your new coaching clients, and you can get that feedback and then make the product even better again. So you guys can see that it's a whole process, right? And then you want to start booking sales appointments, okay? So how do you actually start booking sales appointments? There's a lot of ways to book sales appointments. So keep in mind, guys, at this point, we have a really good offer. We have a video sales letter. We have the email autoresponders. We have all the automation set up. We have where the leads can book a call, where the leads are being driven to, right? And then our CRM's all set up and everything's all set up. We have a minimal course that we're going to sell, all that kind of stuff. And then we say start booking sales appointments, right? How do you book sales appointments? Now, my favorite one is Facebook and Instagram ads. I've spent millions of dollars on them, and I'll show you guys my ad account as well, on booking these leads into appointments for my own company. And that's for my own sales team, right? You can also use your current audience. You can use a referral partner. You can use outbound prospect. You can use organic. Let me actually walk you through each and every single one of them. We'll cover ads last. So organic is like, making noise on social media channels. If you're big on TikTok, if you're big on YouTube, you can actually get a lot of clients just from there. But personally, in my honest opinion, it's really hard to grow that. But you should still try to always grow that. Like post a couple videos a week if you can. But my personal opinion is like it's very hard to grow this. And it's not going to be predictable. If you especially want to build a multi-millionaire coaching company and take home over $100,000 a month in profit, this is going to take a long time. Although this is probably one of the best lead sources because the people are going to be very, very high quality. Like they're already bought in. But organic is like, our YouTube channel, like here, we have about 1.67K subscribers. You can see here, we get, we don't get too many views on our videos. You can see like, on average, we get about 100 views, like 77. These one only got 50, 200. We got a couple ones that got a little bit more. I think our highest YouTube video was like one that has like 1.5 thousand views, which is like, how to set up Google local service ads. This actually works. We got a couple of clients from this, but I would say on the top of my head, like probably, we have 1 month where we did really well from this. Like we got a lot of organic, but on average, you don't want to rely upon this too much. I think the best use for this, in my honest opinion, if you have like a YouTube channel or TikTok channel, is when you have a big email list of people that are coming in from your ads, you send them email marketing. Like, hey, I uploaded a new video. And that brings your email list and it nurtures them and warms them up, right? Then you got the current audience. So the current audience is like, people in your brokerage, your sphere, right? Like people that you've, already been sort of giving advice to, or, you maybe people, other brokerages, local market stuff. If you've been hosting seminars, you guys get the point here, right? Anyone that you can ask for referrals from, ask your friends, colleagues, like, hey, I'm starting a real estate coaching business and here's my video sales letter. Here's my funnel. Send it over to anyone that's interested and they can book a call with me. Depending on how big you are, this can be a nice thing in the beginning. Then we got referral partners. So referral partners, we are partnered up with a company called The Close. You can see that like one of their main things, like how to create Facebook ads that generate leads. We're like the number one person there. And then, they can go ahead and book a call with us. You can see here, right? So they can just book a call with our company and go from there. And, Close is an awesome source. They're actually one of the biggest like blogs, or if right under like Inman or something, they're like up there. So we're partnered up with The Close. They actually reached out to us as well. When you do good things, like people reach out. So that could happen as well for your coaching business. But we have referral partners and outbound prospecting. We have a whole outbound sales team that calls and text messages and emails agents for our coaching program. The outbound prospecting stuff is good and it's very, very profitable. It's like, you talk about running ads and cold calling, right? Even in the local real estate level. The only difference is like it works better if you have like a lot of case studies and you're well known in the industry. Like generating leads, we have a lot of case studies. And we also have a lot of retargeting ads, right? So what happens when it comes to outbound prospecting is when we're cold calling and cold emailing agents that want to join our company and become a coaching client, when they click on a link, they start getting retargeted. So outbound prospecting actually works really good when it is teamed up with the retargeting. Now, speaking about retargeting, let's actually talk about the ads, right? So when the ads come into play, right, we like to run social ads just because they're way more profitable. All right, I'm all about profit. I'm not really a revenue or GCI guy. Like, I want to be very profitable, right? And when you talk about, the social ads, we run ads on Facebook. I've spent over $2 million just on my company's ads in the past couple of years. So Facebook ads is awesome, and it's profitable, right? Those people that say that Facebook ads don't work, they don't know how to use them, and that's fine. It's actually better for you, because if you know how to use them, you can take a lot of advantage. Facebook ads work. So the way that we set up Facebook ads is the following. So I'm going to show my ads manager here. So we run cold traffic. This is one of our ad accounts here. This is actually for the current coaching offer, right? So we run cold traffic, and you can see it's really expensive for us to generate leads. It's like $35 USD. It gets expensive to generate leads, right? But again, we don't really care about the price. We care about the quality of the lead. So, you actually saw this ad before, right? It's like top producing real estate agents, team leaders, and brokers. This is for another coaching program, like the one that you're actually on today, watching this video for, on how to become a real estate coach. This is that coaching program, right? And when they click learn more, they actually go to this landing page here, right? So when they click learn more, they go to this landing page. Now, before they click learn more, they actually fill in a Facebook lead form, right? So they put their name, email, phone number, and then once they fill that in, then they get driven to this landing page here, okay? And this landing page, they watch the video. If they're interested, they book a call. But here's the thing, guys. This is the biggest thing that a lot of real estate coaches or any company misses. That when we get this lead form here, our sales team calls them right away, anyways, and tries to get them booked in for a call. And if they're really warmed up, they can book a call. And sometimes a call costs like $600, $1,000 sometimes for a call, so it's expensive. But you can also best believe that if they watch the whole video and book the call, they're going to be pretty warmed up. But when a person comes in, it comes to their CRM. We have an inside salesperson calling that lead within 5 minutes, saying, "Hey, I see you just opted into one of our ads. How's your day going? Great. Hey, by the way, have you watched our training, or were you already going to watch it? Okay, awesome. Let's just do this. Let me get you booked in right now, and then you can watch the training after." So we're just trying to get a lot of bookings, right? So it might be confusing you guys right now. But again, it's our ad strategy. And this was the ad strategy we ran for a very, very long time, right? Now for our other offer, right, you can see here that we spent a lot of money on ads, right? $1,000 just on this one ad set level. For this one campaign, we spent $80,000 on one campaign, right? And you can see here, let's just go through, let's click on this one, 308 leads. This was an offer that we ran, and this is for our other offer, right? So this is for the current coaching offer that we help new real estate agents and single real estate agents. We help them, with a 300K GCI using video sales letters. They click learn more, and same process happens, right? They pull a lead form in, they get called right away by a inside sales representative. They also get driven to a video sales letter page, right? So all of these things are set up. And again, we're really good at doing this now, right? We spent a lot of money, and we've done it for a long time. So we've pretty much eliminated a lot of the variables. But you can see here that, this is what we do on a consistent daily basis, right? And this is how we run ads. So we actually set up ads. I've skipped a couple parts here, but the Facebook pixel stuff, you got to have your landing pages have a Facebook pixel. So you can have anyone that visit that landing page, they automatically get retargeted to seeing the same ad over and over again. Then you have, define audiences and create ads, right? You got to make audiences. We have all of our audiences dialed in. We spent years dialing them in. And good thing is, for any person that actually joins our coaching program on how to become a real estate coach, we literally give you those audiences. So we tell you guys exactly how to run ads. And then we launch cold and retargeting ads, right? And our retargeting ads, right here, we spent a lot of money on retargeting as well. You can see $27,000 just on this one campaign. We retarget them using this ad, right? It's the same ad here, right? It's hey, top producing real estate agents, team leaders, and brokers, right? You want to make $100,000 per month profit. Click, watch this video. And then they get back and they get to the calendar page, right? So once they become a lead, then we retarget them to book a call. And you can see that this process, we do it like clockwork every single day. So I know this part was going to be confusing, this ad part. And it's supposed to be confusing. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be easy. But with the right guidance, it gets really, really easy to just get all set up, right? Because like if you work with someone like us, we give you copy paste templates. We check over everything that you're running in terms of your ads. We make sure the ads are performing. So we have all the metrics, right? Now the next part is conducting sales calls over Zoom. Now this is important because as you get, like people booking calls and everything, where is the, so we got people booking calls here, right? Like our Calendly page, they're going to start popping up on your calendar like this, right? So this is actually just for next week. Today is the March 5th. You can see that our calendar's starting to pack up, and our calendars are always full, just for 3 people only, right? It's not even considering the other 30 sales reps we have that are taking their own demos. These are our top guys, and we feed these appointments to their calendars, right? So you can see here, like our calendars have been full pretty consistently for the past couple of weeks, right? And this is how you start to scale to multiple 7 figures a year when you're having, speak. In the end of the day, like all sales, if you want to make more, you got to talk to more people. So you got to have more appointments. So we fill our team's calendars with appointments. And you can see they're canceling a lot of appointments because they only want to speak to qualified leads, right? So when you have an abundance of leads and appointments, which is ideally the problem that we want to create for your coaching business, you can start to say, oh, you're not a fit for my coaching program. Maybe we can talk another time. So our guys will cancel demos a lot because if they're not right fits, they don't want to take that demo. And you can see that some of them are already canceling demos coming into next week, right? So this guy, Justin's very, very, active when it comes to canceling demos. He calls them, and if they're not calling back, if they just book in, looking just for a price, they're not ready to buy, then he cancels, and then he says, here's a new demo, then he's going to book in, and then he gets a new person on his calendar. So you can see that this whole process is very, very intricate, and we get these people to come on Zoom. Now the thing is, you want to achieve at least a 20% closing rate. So whenever you speak to 10 people, you should at least close 2 of them into your coaching program. And another good thing is, does it sustain the business model? Because if you're selling like $500 coaching programs, you're not going to be able to spend money on ads, right? Like you're not going to be making a profit. You're going to be just running a revenue machine with zero profit, maybe even be losing money, which is not fun, right? So maybe, right, like if you're having a 20% close rate and you're selling, a $1,000 ticket price for your coaching program, you might want to change that to $3,000 so you can actually get and run more ads, right? Because you're going to have to sell too many clients on at $1,000, right? And I would even argue that the more you charge, the better your clients' results get because you have more margins in your business, right? So everything gets better when you go ticket price, right? Like when it comes to pricing your solution, you want to be the most expensive or you want to be the cheapest. It's very hard to be the cheapest, so be the most expensive, right? So there's never something wrong with being more expensive. It's so many benefits. Your clients are more bought in. That means they get more results. When you get more results, you get more referrals. You make more money. You make more money. You can actually market more to get more clients. You're happier. Like everything is like, a flywheel, right? So make sure that this part's solved. Like you're getting 20% of your clients turning into 20% of your calendar bookings turning into clients. If they're not, then we might have to fix up your sales script, right? And then once that's done, once you get like a predictable way to get clients online for your coaching business, then and only then can you go ahead and build a full program out for coaching. That's when you can actually spend 1 or 2 weeks, right? Maybe turn off ads for those 1 or 2 weeks and just build your coaching program and spend all day making the best damn coaching program out there, because once you put that initial amount of energy in, then you could go right back to selling, right? And you can start selling on more clients for a coaching business. And then you could collect case studies, right? And everything starts to get better because like if you look at generating leads, like look, you can see how many case studies we have of clients. We're always getting more because we know our stuff works, right? For at the local real estate level, like how to generate leads with buyers and sellers and book appointments. We know our stuff works, and we have a lot of agents closing deals. You can see like I'm just doing endless scrolling here of agents that are just closing deals. So we like to display our case studies because we know that we're confident whatever we sell. But when it comes to it is very, very important that you collect the case studies of your clients, like how have you changed their lives, and get those video testimonials, because then those are going to help get more clients into your business, right? Because in the beginning it's going to be a little bit hard to sell because you're going to be the only case study. But as you get more and more case studies, it's going to make your life easier, especially if you know your stuff works, right? So then you could document your case studies, like I said, ask them for more referrals, right? Like you want to have your referral business, because in any business, there's 3 marketing systems. One to generate leads, right? And once the other marketing system is to turn those leads into clients. And then the last marketing system is turn those clients into referrals and more clients. So you can see that everything is like, a 3-step system. So you want to make sure you get a referral system. At least if you're getting clients that are getting results, ask them for referrals. And pay them well for referrals, right? For referring you business. And that's another way to get more clients, right? Referrals is the best way to grow a business, in my opinion. So you can actually have a referral business kicked off. And then, because you're not going to be on counters all day, like this is some of our salespeople, like right here, like if you just look at Justin Liu, he's taking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 calls a day. That's 9 hours. Now, of course, not everyone's going to show up, but it's going to get, it is definitely a lot of work to sit on calls all day, right? You're always making a lot of money, don't get me wrong. And you're not doing this for money, you're doing this for transforming lives, because there's actually a joy in helping someone make a lot of money. Like there's a true joy, right? So that if you guys don't know what I'm saying right now, like once you guys get case studies, talk to those case studies and you'll feel actually genuinely happy. But once you guys are having all these appointments, right, and making sales, you can continue to sell yourself, and you want to be really profitable, so you want to save that 20% commission. That's fine. But if you want to build a sales team, you can actually install a remote commission only sales team, just like a real estate team, right? You don't actually pay them any base salary, and they will sell these for you. And we've done that. We have over 50 plus salespeople generating leads, and we pretty much have a really high performance sales culture, right? And then after that, as you're going to be fulfilling your clients, and everything, you can install an operations manager, right? So there are people out there that actually have specialties in operations that can come in and just take over a whole back end of your business and remove your stress from your fulfillment side. And they'll take care of, the day-to-day operations like support. They'll help you, systemize your business and remove you so you work less, earn more. And your highest yielding activity is to then work on the product and, marketing and sales. That's where it is, right? So that's where you can start to hire support people for your coaching clients, depending on how big you want to take it. So you guys can see that this is a very, very intricate process when it comes to scaling up your business. And if you dial this in, you can literally have an endless supply of coaching clients for your real estate business or your real estate coaching business. And I can tell you guys this, that I'm personally using this right now, and we're cleaning over $100,000 a month in profit, usually every single month. And again, I don't say this to boast and be like, hey guys, I'm a millionaire. You guys are, losers. I'm not trying to say that. I never would. That would just be ridiculous. I'm trying to say that because you too can do that. We all have skill sets. We watched this today. You're a high performer. You're a top producer, team leader, broker. You have a skill set that got you to that point. You've earned a good amount of dollar doing what you have done in the real estate space, right? Now, those skill sets can be packaged and into a better vehicle, right? It's all about the vehicles you choose, right? There's a story about Warren Buffett. You guys can look at it on YouTube. He graduated with a guy. It was actually one of his good friends. And these two people had the exact same education. And Warren Buffett said, this guy actually was smarter than Warren himself. But Warren chose a better vehicle. And that vehicle is what led Warren Buffett to be one of the richest people in the world. And his friend just lived a decent living. But you could see that there's a difference. So it's all about the vehicle you choose. And in my opinion, real estate coaching is the best vehicle for top producing real estate team leaders and brokers and agents, right? So if you found value in this video and you guys want to get access to all this and have our team help you set this all up and scale your real estate coaching business, we have one of the best guarantees. We're literally guaranteeing you your money times 2, or we're going to go ahead and refund everything. So we're really confident in this because we're actually already doing it right now for our own coaching company. So you guys are interested, go ahead and book a call. If you guys already booked a call, we're excited to see you guys on the other end. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys.